The heavy-lift Chinook helicopter's blades can send a downwash that is impossible to ignore. And on the Arctic tundra, that air mixes with snow, warns pilot Alex Moore.
You always got to assume that the snow is going to blind you, and that can be very dangerous for us. It's a threat you got to respect at all times.
But there are advantages. The dense, cold air helps these helicopters lift more. That will help today. They're carrying an unusual cargo. 3 snowmobiles and other equipment wedged carefully in the cargo bay of the Chinook, piloted by Captain Jonathan Vokey.
The skidoos that they're using are the primary workhorse of using the grooming kit that they have for constructing that ski landing area.
A ski landing area, an audacious project to turn a frozen Arctic lake into an airport capable of lifting a Hercules aircraft, one of the largest airplanes in the world. And we are along for the ride to Parsons Lake, about 60 kilometers north of Inuvik. All of this part of Operation Nanook, the Canadian military exercises to demonstrate power in the north amid a time of global upheaval. Once unloaded, the snowmobiles will start compacting the snow for a new airstrip. But the Canadian Rangers, the military's northern experts who are riding those snowmobiles, also have other duties.
We're here to keep them from being eaten by wolves and dying of cold.
The Rangers mount up to head to camp, and the Chinook arrives to pick us up.
The downdraft from these helicopter blades is so strong you can lean into it, and it's incredibly loud.
A white whirlwind we have to brave to make it back to Inuvik. When we return a few days later, it's in a Twin Otter.
The Twin Otter took off from the Inuvik airport using wheels. It's just deployed its skis so we can land on a frozen lake.
From the air, we can see the work the snowmobiles have done to build 6,000 feet of landing area. The Twin Otter lands in the new runway and taxis to the Parsons Lake camp to meet Major Joe Shanahan of the U.S. Air Force.
Now we're able to go further inland, land on freshwater, resupply anybody, bring troops into a much larger area than we had before.
And it could open up a huge part of Canada's north.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, there's lakes all over the north here.
The Hercules aircraft appears overhead and touches down. A successful trial the Canadian Armed Forces believes could be replicated on many frozen lakes that dot Canada's far north.